second part of the weekend doubleheader sees the Steelers take on the Clan. While Sheffield had a big win on home ice yesterday, Glasgow had a big defeat in Guildford, and although it's very early days, the winner tonight will go top of the Elite League. One change for the Steelers, Nick Sykes is in and Jack Doherty is out. It's a special landmark for Robert Lakovic as he becomes just the third player to play in 1,000 Elite League games. Trying to put the pressure on Kelly. The Steelers have it back and they'll commit 3 to the rush with Shudra driving hard to the net. And it'll get deflected and it'll break out in front and it'll be blocked in front, and now Clan have got a clean breakaway. What an opportunity here. They're in on goal and Greenfield makes the save to deny Braden Burke. Steelers saw the opportunity here as their netminder was trying to get out of the way of his own player. Pullman that came in, and having jumped out of the way of it, the Steelers committed everyone forward. Left Burke in all alone. It's a really good start from Eita Kallio. He nearly got an assist. Langan knocks it down. Wah quickly off the bench, drove towards it. It'll find its way to Burke. Swept back from towards Langan. Here's an opportunity and it's underneath Greenfield and in for the opening goal for Glasgow. Scored by Hugo Wah. Once again, Langan involved as he has been with so much of Clan's good work this season. And it's Wah who manages to get it through and underneath Greenfield. Opening goal at 14:39. One hit the official, so Usela's momentum paused. Clan tipped that one on, so no icing against the Steelers. Saigo has to play it. Doesn't get past Balmas. Usela. Purple shirts either side of him. Gentile takes over, feeds it out front, and Cormier scores. That is a wonderful pass, and it got the finish that it deserved. The Steelers level it inside the final minute of the first period. It's Derek Gentile who whips it across. No one in purple had seen Dominic Cormier. I'm honestly not sure how Derek Gentile saw him. Cormier has his third of the season, and the Steelers are level at 1-1. Away, Fram. Back towards Langan. The referee couldn't quite read his intentions. Langan's a little frustrated. And here's Gentile. Takes the shot on and hits the outside of the post. Looking pass all the way, and he tried to fool Eita Kallio. Probably more of a pass-first player. You can see him looking all the way for a pass, and then it's the last moment trying to sneak one in on the short side of Sami Eita Kallio. Tremblay given a shove. Wasn't able to chase after it as he wanted to. Steelers desperate to force a turnover. They've done so. Oh, delayed penalty here on Clan. Greenfield races across. The Steelers send out the extra skater, so we're going to get a bit of 6-on-5 here. And here's Nick Sykes, lovely pass across. Oh, and the shot over the top. We're going to get a slashing call against Glasgow here. The Steelers are onto the power play for the second time in the game. And it looks like it's Saigo. Indeed it is. So it'll come after this pass is played. It's either hand goes straight up. Clan's penalty kill had all the answers. All opportunity to play out for the Steelers. They're starting with the second unit. It was so successful last night. Southorn. Jasper's the option on the near side. There's the spin from Pooh, trying to keep it away from Lakovic. Harper's down low, takes in the circle. Harper down low, drags it out front and scores off the post. He's so good as a net front presence. Stephen Harper has given the Steelers the lead on the power play. It's good puck movement from the Steelers power play unit. Played such a big part in yesterday's win. And they put the Steelers in front here for the first time. He's got options across on the far side, and again the Steelers pass is behind where it needed to be, but Clan don't make them pay for it. And here is Seitz. Nick Seitz is through, and the backhand goes wide. This was the opportunity for Seitz. So often you see the players, as we saw in the first period from Clan, try and drag it across to the forehand side. Shot from the face-off, just a fraction wide. It's a good attempt from Jaroszek. Wasn't far away. Lakovic, quick switch. Felix Paré trying to get it back across. It'll break in front here, and Greenfield will make the save and the follow-up as well. Clan's best opportunity of the second period, and it was a double chance. Puck bounced off Southorn. Grabbed by Jaroszek. First save by Greenfield. He had to quickly locate that the puck wasn't within his reach. Get back up to grab it. Langen played the pass blind. Only got as far as Balmas. Usula moving centrally, trying to get it back to Balmas. Oh, and then that one hit Pullman. And Eitor Kallio had to be aware. The opening goal of the game in Dundee has gone to the home team. Matt Berry has the Stars 1-0 up on the Belfast Giants. Remember, the winner of that game will top Challenge Cup Group B. Both the Giants and the Stars have 9 points from 7 games. There's nearly a very nice assist from Balmas. Here's Fram. Sends it down low below the goal line. A deflection, it comes back to Usula, trying to force his way through. Wanted an interference call, and the officials weren't bothered. Well, that one is just a little loose. Steelers sense an opportunity for a turnover here. And that's what they've got. They can't do anything with it though. And now Clan will get a break. Here's Sidorov, in clean through for the equaliser. Clan chance out of nothing. That's what Sidorov does so well. Expert finisher. A 30-goal scorer last season. And he's got his second of this campaign. In behind on the breakaway. The finish past Greenfield to tie the game up at 2-2. Steelers had a 6-3 win. Then a 4-3 win in March, which the Clan scored in the last minute, and then it came mightily close to equalising in the final second. And of course, the playoff game and all the way to overtime. This one goes right into the back of the net from Burke. Quick play from the face-off, quick switch, and an instant slap shot in from Burke to put Clan ahead. Less than a minute into the third period. Langen again the provider. A terrific finish. Greenfield beaten. Great place to shoot from. No one else around him to stop him. Braden Burke has the goal. That puts Clan in front. Steelers need a hero. Cormier. Balmas is lurking near side. No way to get it to the net front. There's so many Clan bodies in the way. Fired through the crowd. It's bouncing in front. It comes to Balmas. Cormier. Dowd. And past everything. And it'll get out of the zone and down the ice. And that might just do it. 5 seconds. Cormier is going to have to shoot from his own zone. There's not enough time for the Steelers. It is a road victory for the Glasgow Clan. They won the first league game of the season to go top, and they've won here to go back to the summit of the early Elite League table. Ryan Tate is the Steelers' man of the match today, but there is no Eddie because there is no Steelers win. Coach, what's your summation of that defeat?
Well, obviously disappointed. We're able to get one at the end there. But that's a really tight hockey game both ways. I think the shots were tied, chances were tied. 2 of their goals come off of plays we can't get out at our blue line first time, and then we swoop on one and we jump offensive side on the other, then end up in the back of our net, and then the other one is an offensive blue line turnover. So again, you give teams opportunities. They're going to make you pay in those situations. I felt like we were just okay tonight. There was some positive play at times, but obviously wasn't good enough for 60 minutes. I thought Glasgow probably plays the most similar to how we play, with their systems and their retrievals and their regroups, and they just did it a little bit better than we did tonight. And they were the ones that got the 2 points.
Do you feel your team created enough clear-cut chances today?
Yeah, I think, again, I don't think either team created a ton of opportunities defensively. D-zone coverage was pretty good. I thought we created more when we got into the O-zone than we gave up. They probably got more in transition tonight than we did. Like I said, fine margins. We had some grade A opportunities, especially late there. I thought Diff was outstanding tonight. Maybe our best player tonight. Thought he was really good, and he created some stuff from the back end. And like we've talked about before, there's some consistency issues still at the moment, and we've got to be a little bit more consistent. And we don't need to be great every night, but we need to be good every night. And right now, there's a margin there.
Across the last 3 games, 7 of the Steelers' goals have come from defensemen. That's always a positive, but on the other side of things, are there some forwards who maybe aren't taking the chances that are being presented at the moment?
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, you take the Coventry game. When you watch that game back, the chances that we had and didn't score on was a lot. Tonight, there's not going to be as many, but there's still plenty of opportunities for us to score 3 goals tonight. Which is frustrating in this business, but again, game 2 here of the regular season, a lot of hockey to be played. We'll refocus and get ready for Wednesday.
It was Doherty who missed out tonight. Is he likely to be back in contention for Wednesday?
Yeah, hopefully. He had a little niggle, didn't finish the game last night, and definitely still wanted to get Sightsee back in, and lost Trems tonight after the second period as well to lower body. So we'll see what we look like come Wednesday.
Is it good that the Steelers get a game as soon as Wednesday, or do you actually need more time on the ice to practice and right a few wrongs?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's fine margins in this game. The ice was absolutely not very easy to, if you watch some of those passes, nothing was clean. Pucks are bouncing all over the place. It's hard to settle down. They you get down a goal, and they backed and made us come through 4 and pack the house. And if you have to make plays some nights when the ice isn't great, it's also swimming upstream a little bit. But there's like I said, there's a lot of hockey left to be played here. Sometimes your best practices can be games. That's the best for us is probably a quicker game.
Coach, a win that you must be very happy with.
Yes, very pleased. I thought there's really good energy, really good commitment from our group. We got some good chances from just hard work, tracking back into our zone, trying to end plays. I thought Sheffield moved the puck pretty well, especially through our trap, but offensively, especially in the second period. Second periods at times can be problematic for teams if they can't get out of their own zone, then they get tired. And Sheffield tend to do a really good job of that. I thought our second period tonight was excellent.
There was a real discipline to that performance, particularly in the third period, making sure that your team didn't get caught down the ice. It was get it out, get it done, get it changed, and get in position.
Yeah, it is pretty complicated, but it's also simple in a lot of ways. You do the right things, you stay on the right side of the puck, and good things happen as long as your goaltender's making saves. Tonight he made a ton of saves, really helped us, and when Sheffield overcommitted as we did last night, we beat them on the rush.
Is that the biggest change from yesterday's performance?
Yeah, we didn't throw it away. Yeah.
And you've now come here and won. That puts you top of the league, very early stages, of course. But is this the sort of win that you can build from?
We're hoping so. We haven't faced everybody yet. Sheffield, as always, have built a really good team. Belfast is, everybody we face is problematic in their own way. So it's, I think it's really way too early to tell who's, front runners or any of that stuff. But I know it's nice to get the points on the board early.
Special night tonight for Robert Lakovic, his 1,000th Elite League game. You've played alongside him and now you're coaching him. Can you just tell us what he means to your team and what his career has been able to produce?
For me, it's very special. Rob was one of a group of 5 or 6 guys who came and trained in Canada. I trained them in the summers back when I was running my hockey school stuff. And Rob was one of those guys at a really young age who came across and spent 10 weeks in Canada learning all the fundamentals of hockey and working hard. And just to see his pathway and his progression throughout the years from used to be formerly the EPL to Elite League to GB to offensive player to defensive player back to it's been a remarkable journey. He's got a great network of family support, love behind him, and I couldn't be more proud of him.
Finally, Tristan Langan, 2 more points for him tonight. He's the league's top point scorer. What is it that he contributes so well?
Yeah, I think he just plays the right way. I wouldn't say he's super flashy or one of those guys. He just gets his nose in, goes to the net, and does the right things. And hockey, as I said, it can be quite complicated, but it can also be quite simple. You see lots of goals being scored all over, but the tendency is they're scored about 5-10 feet from the net, and he does a great job going there, and hence he gets goals.